This is the day in the life of an independent artist trying to make happen. First, I test out my acrobatic skills, get dressed, take the pretty standard route downstairs. Then I discover this mess from last night and I just can't be bothered, so it looks like it's work for breakfast, boys. I started off by adding the finishing touches to a project I've been working on and that went pretty well, so why not start something new? But that was going terribly, so I decided let's go to the gym before skipping leg day looks even more enticing than it already does. I started off on the Batty Boy machine, which might have looked okay if it weren't for these rather questionable faces I was pulling. Anyway, hamstrings next. I did these for a couple of sets so I didn't skip them. And I was there a little bit longer than I anticipated because I started getting yapping to the guy next to me, which was pretty fun because my experience with being an independent artist is that it is very lonely. So to make sure I don't come across as an absolute wrong and I have to practice my social interaction. And here is kind of the only place I get to do that. So anyway, cardio next, didn't skip that. And to try and make it go quicker, I thought, let's try and get unstuck on that idea that we had earlier. And things started to go quite well. I had an idea. I was probably looking like a weirdo, mumbling the lyrics to myself on the treadmill, but who cares? So that was done and I was excited as hell. So as soon as this cardio finished, I needed to get home to lay this idea down. Look, miscellaneous and lazy flows, a miscellaneous that your navy bows. I'm with some regulars and they should know the mission. Nameless, the rich and famous on the radio. The price gon' switch when Brits see me honored. When I drop, it's blitzkrieg and bomber. I rhyme on hits, so pristine and proper till I'm iconic like Nick D and Connor. At this point, I'm pretty hungry after doing all that, so I went downstairs to get some lunch. I forgot to film myself eating this. If that's an issue for you, here's a video of me eating some dates. And whilst I'm eating, I got quite inspired and I started coming up with ideas for instrumentation for the chorus. As you can see, I'm doing some voice notes so I don't forget the inspiration. Yep, well, that aside, back in the studio. And I'm gonna try and execute on those ideas I had. I had an idea for the chorus, so immediately I started writing. And we've had a pretty interesting day, so I feel like the lyrics need to reflect that. So let's just talk about that. I need diamond and nine hiding behind the pseudonym. I keep climbing, unique mindset and routine I'm in. Wake up, make the bus with diet dishes on the training board. Be the best alive, I know exactly what I'm training for. Kept going, 150 songs about insane rewards. Who can all I talk but never done a thing, say no more. I said say no more. I said say no more. I said say no more. You ready? Treat the votes bagging like a tour bus. Betting on me is a sure shot to earn more bucks. Took the long way, it wasn't shortcuts. So if you got something to say you can't afford to, and I couldn't give four. You want war, then you're gonna need more of ya. At least smoking about rock for more of ya. I mugged ya, proper dwarfed your whole aura, huh? And it's getting quite late, so the only thing left to do really is chill out and edit this vlog for you guys. So if you enjoyed this, please can you stream 2020 Rich? Thank you. Goodbye.